What's going on, guys? It's Andrew here with Upstate Outdoors, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we've got a little bit of a different one. So usually we're doing fishing and stuff like that, but today we're going to be doing a best bass baits for the fall. And yeah, hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe notifications to never ever miss another video. Yeah, let's just jump right into number one. Okay, so before I get started, I want to let you know that I'm not going to be doing any certain order. I'm going to just be banging them off the top of the head. So basically, we're going to start off with number one, and that would be this little guy right here, the old Zoom Super Fluke in the Pearl White. This is absolutely my favorite lure for fall and spring. I love this for spring as well, but for summer, it doesn't really get the job done as much. But fall, this catches the biggest fish. I'm telling you, I've done it. Most of my biggest fish came off of this, and Jordan actually just caught a monster. That video will be coming out probably 2 weeks from now, or maybe even less than that. But this definitely a go-to. Try it out. Throw it in like brush piles, anything. Just let it sink. Give it a couple twitches, and I'm guaranteeing you're going to catch some nice fish on this. Number two, here we come. All right, so for the number two spot, we picked a category. I couldn't really just pick one of these baits because it was literally impossible for me, because I throw all of them and they all catch fish. So I picked topwater, and we're going to start off in this category with a topwater frog. This is a Googan Squad, I forgot the name, but Googan Squad, topwater frog, or any kind of topwater frog in that matter. This is black, not the best color to throw in the fall. You kind of want to aim more towards the whites, the bluegill colors, silver, any lighter colors to imitate the bait fish, because that's what they're basically feeding on, like bluegill, shad, shiners, whatever you got in your area. So basically, not this color. So this is all I had. So what can you do? But yeah, this is so versatile in the fall. You got literally so much room to play with. You can throw this in trees. You can throw it in laydowns. You can throw it in grass, lily pads, even open water, to be honest with you. I've caught quite a few fish in open water just throwing it out there along weed edges, and it gets the job done. So yeah, definitely tie this up if you're throwing something topwater in the fall. Now, number two in this category. All right, so for the number two spot in this category, we've picked a big old walking style bait. This represents bait fish really, really well. Super good imitation. It's got those rattles. The bass will definitely come up and plunk this off the top of the water. It's got 3 treble hooks. You can't really beat that. Get that good hook set and keep them on for as long as possible. Perfect imitation, like I said. Look at that, colors. And you got the rattles, like I said. But yeah, throw this in open water and you're bound to get hit. Throw it around trees, you're bound to get hit. Overall, an amazing bait. Now on to number 3 in the category. All right, so last but not least in this category, we got the wake baits. We got a whopper popper here, buzz bait here. Super loud and obnoxious baits. The bass can't stand these things because of how annoying they are. I mean, I get annoyed just fishing with them because they're so loud, but basically these things catch fish. They catch big ones too. During the fall, these things are so good. Just throw them around cover, throw them around trees, or just anything you see in the water that might hold a fish. And I'm telling you, you're going to catch some big fish on these. Just tie it up, try it out, let me know how it goes, and let's move on to the next category. All right, so number 3 spot goes to the old spinner bait. This thing is so versatile. You can throw it in absolutely anything, basically, because the hook's on top, and you're not going to get snagged as much as some of these other lures on the list. So basically, throw this out, throw it near weed edges, throw it in the weeds, throw it near the trees, in the trees, but just retrieve this however you want, honestly, because you can retrieve this slow, you can retrieve it fast, you can reel, let it stop, let the skirt come up like this, and honestly, you're going to get hit no matter what. If you're fishing the right spots, this one's going to get them caught for you. So yeah, tie one of these on and absolutely slay them this fall. On to number 4, baby. All right, so the number 4 spot is going to go to the crankbait. This one is one of those lures that I don't use as much in the fall, but I still do use it, and I still do catch fish on it. So definitely pick yourself up one of these. We got 3 different colors here. We got crawfish pattern, we've got a shad imitation, and then we've got the bluegill. So basically just match the hatch on these. If you got crawfish, throw the crawfish. If you got shad, throw the shad, and vice versa. Bluegill. But yeah, these, you just cast them out, retrieve them however you want, and eventually you're going to get hit. So yeah, can't really go wrong with a crankbait. Really easy lure to use, and you catch fish on them. So on to number 5, if you guys are enjoying, let's move on. All right, number 5 is going to go to the jerk bait. This is such a good imitation for bait fish because it's one of those floating lures. You just jerk it, and then it starts rising a little bit. You jerk it, rises. But this is perfect imitation for bait fish, and they will absolutely destroy this thing. Just give it enough time, throw it in the right areas, and you're going to get blasted on this thing. My favorite place to use this would be around big logs in the water. Try to cast in front of them. not over top of them, but in front of them, and then just reel it, crank, let it float, and then just keep doing that past the log, and eventually you're going to get hit. I also like throwing these by like bluff walls, big boulders, anything in the water that I can really see and I can keep this out of. I'll throw this at it and catch some big fish. This works for smallmouth and largemouth really well, but I mostly use it for smallmouth, but you know, you can catch largemouth on it as well. So on to number 6. All right, so last but not least, we've got a big old meaty looking jig. And basically with this thing, you can throw it absolutely anywhere. Like, I mean anywhere, because this thing will get hit. You can throw it in the rocks. You can throw it in the lily pads, weed lines, trees, open water even, if you find the right spots. And eventually, if you work this long enough, you're going to get a big fish on it. And I usually like to upsize just because they're eating big fish and anything they can really find in the fall. So you can't really go wrong with going up because you're going to catch some big fish. So, yep, definitely tie on a big old jig. Make sure you put a trailer on there to give it a bigger presentation. And you're going to catch some slobs this fall. So, hope you guys did enjoy the video. We're going to get right to the outro right after this throw. Okay, folks, that's going to end the video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope this was helpful for some of you guys. If it was, let me know in the comments. And if you need help with anything else, I'm more than happy to help you guys to the best of my ability. But if you didn't think it was helpful, just let me know in the comments, and I will work on whatever you guys think I need to work on. But, yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, like I said. If you did, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe notifications to never miss another one. And as always, folks, enjoy the outdoors.